Hello everybody, I'm Johnny Macabre, the Creep of the Class. I'm here at Horror News Net TV, the official YouTube channel of horrornews.net. Today, I wanted to do a little bit of a trailer breakdown. So it was announced a little while back that Kevin Bacon was trying to return to the Tremors series with a new TV show. Apparently it was going to be a 8-episode miniseries, is what the rumor was. However, more recently, it was announced that the said series was not picked up. Now, obviously, Kevin Bacon co-starred in the original Tremors in 1990 alongside Fred Ward, with Michael Gross co-starring. Michael Gross has since become basically the icon of the genre, co-starring again in number 2 and becoming the star of the series from 3 onwards, including the short-lived 1-season-long TV series that was on the Sci-Fi Channel in the early 2000s. Now, so yeah, this was announced that it was never picked up. However, they did release the trailer, and said trailer did break on Dread Central yesterday. It was at least the first place I saw it. Not saying they're the ones who initially broke it. But yeah, let's take a look at this thing, see what we could have gotten if this had been picked up.
So what happened to that hot guy who killed all the graboids?
I heard something.
I thought you killed all the graboids.
So did I. So did the world. But maybe we were wrong.
You're trying to live in a memory that doesn't exist anymore because everything else has changed.
Couldn't pass up a chance to be the hero again.
Okay, fine. You all bury your heads in the sand, which, if I'm right, is a really stupid place to put your heads.
Hey!
Right, there must be some other explanation. You know, we've had false alarms before.
Are you okay? Are you alright?
Not a sound.
I had another vision.
She's getting closer.
You want them back, just like the good old days, right?
I got him, I got him!
Oh!
Nothing works here!
I've been through all this before. They don't plan, they don't strategize, they just kill.
Okay, so I have some issues with this. I can kind of see why it wasn't picked up. Let's rewatch it again. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit so you'll be able to hear me, and I'm going to pause it every so often to give some commentary on this trailer. What? What? There have been 5 sequels and a TV series. Never been seen again, my ass. This series was going to wipe every other installment out of the continuity. Even though they literally just launched the newest sequel, number 6, called Day in Hell, on May 1st. 10 days ago.
So what happened to that hot guy who killed all the graboids?
It's something you'll see a lot of in this trailer is Kevin Bacon being called hot, sexy, some sort of chick magnet, which I can see that he as the actor was, but knowing that he had a hand in actually putting this together, like he wasn't just an actor in this, like he was involved in the creation of this proposed series. The fact that his character gets called that so much just seems a little bit narcissistic, like him just patting himself on the back a lot. I mean, I love Kevin Bacon. I love his movies. I mean, he's fantastic. But it's just a little bit weird.
I heard something.
I thought you killed all the graboids.
Again, no. He did not kill all the graboids. In fact, if memory serves, in Tremors 1, he only killed one graboid. There were 3 graboids. He killed one. Michael Gross killed one with his wife. When it broke into their basement, they shot it a whole bunch of times and finished it off with a pair of elephant guns. I think Fred Ward's character killed one with one of Burt Gummer by tricking the graboid into eating one of Burt Gummer's homemade explosives. And finally, Val killed the last one by tricking it into tunneling off of a cliff where it plummeted to its death. So he killed one of 3 original graboids. There have been tons since then. And, in fact, since Tremors 3, there has been a graboid, an albino graboid, under protection of the US government as an endangered species, living in perfection. It was in Tremors 3 and it was in the TV series. There is a graboid still in perfection, there indefinitely until it dies of natural causes.
So did I. So did the world. But maybe we were wrong.
You're trying to live in a memory that doesn't exist anymore because everything else has changed.
Couldn't pass up a chance to be the hero again.
Okay, fine. You all bury your heads in the sand, which, if I'm right, is a really stupid place to put your heads.
So they're just retreading the plot of 3. Switch out Kevin Bacon, put in Michael Gross. That was the exact same thing. He thought the graboids were back in perfection. No one believed him. They thought he was crazy. They said there had been all these false alarms before. He ended up being right. It's not even an original plot. I mean, this removes it not only removes those other sequels and series from the continuity. It also removes shriekers and ass blasters. 2 very cool concepts. That's what you're supposed to do with the monster movies. You're supposed to change the monster. The monster changes with each new sequel. People don't remember that the original Tremors was satire. It was satire of the monster movie genre. It was supposed to be ridiculous. And yes, with each sequel, it gets more ridiculous. That's what monster movies do. And it's satirizing that concept. This is just going back to square one. There's only been one movie. There are just graboids. They don't evolve into anything. Okay. This scene I like. I do like this. If they never pick this up, I hope they recycle this scene for a future installment.
Hey!
Right, there must be some other explanation. We've had false alarms before.
You okay? Are you alright? want them back, just like the good old days, right?
I got him. I got him.
Okay, so
Nothing works here.
that's at least good. I mean, there was a lot of humor there's a lot of humor in the Tremors series. There's a lot of humorous moments, little tongue-in-cheek bits. So it's nice to see that they were at least keeping some of that in this. But overall, it seems like they're trying to darken the series a lot more. Like, say the original Tremors was Batman, the 66 TV series, and this is trying to be Batman versus Superman.
I've been through all this before. They don't plan, they don't strategize.
Which is bullshit because they do. Since the first movie, they do. They are very, very intelligent creatures. They set traps. They learn. Like, you're not going to kill the same one the same way. You're not going to kill, like, two of them the same way. That's why Val had to trick that one to go off the cliff. Because that one, when they tried to blow it up by tricking it to swallow explosives like they had just done with another one, it swallowed the explosive and it spit it back out. It learned in a matter of seconds. In number 2, the Shriekers formed a freaking organic pyramid of bodies to get to people up on top of a water tower. They are smart creatures.
They just kill.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's Donkey Dick. That is Donkey Dick. That is just bad. That is so bad. Um, so bad. For one, the proportions are off. The proportions are way off. It just looks like a giant maggot at this point, honestly. And it should be bigger. It should be bigger. Like a graboid can. These things swallow people whole. That thing looks like it would struggle to swallow a person whole. Its circumference is not too much more than a person. Um, Now let's talk about the look of it a little bit. Now, granted, with Bloodlines, number 5, and Cold Day in Hell, number 6, they changed up the design. I mean, they switched over to almost entirely CGI. Their budgets are a lot smaller now, so it's understandable. In Bloodlines, they explained the change in design as these basically being a subspecies. These are the African variant of graboids. But then they kept the same designs for Cold Day in Hell, which took place in Canada. But I digress. The Bloodlines and Cold Day in Hell redesign still looked cool. In fact, I prefer the new look of the Ass Blasters over the old one. That's just bad. Like, that's just bad. Like, that's lazy. The way, like, there's, like, just all these spikes instead of the beak. And they're supposed to have these three, like, tentacles, these, like, snake head tentacles that are like tongues that come out of their mouth and grab people. And they're very prehensile. They can wrap around things. They're not supposed to have just one, like, alien xenomorph looking motherfucking tongue. It just comes out of their mouth. That's, like, I want to believe that that's just a CGI placeholder, like, not the final project, but something tells me that that's what they were really going to go with, and that's just sad. Like, I'm still processing just how bad that is. Give me a moment here. I need to take it all in. Yeah, that's a problem. Tremors. Tremors in name only. So basically, Kevin Bacon wants to remove all the other continuity, completely discount the significance of Fred Ward and Michael Gross's characters. I mean, Fred Ward, yeah, he went off and he, like, did a graboid themed park, a themed amusement park with his co-star from number 2 in That's, they talk about that in Tremors 3. So that's why you don't see him. So that at least makes sense. Michael Gross's character, Burt Gummer, the main character in the series at this point, he's supposed to still live in perfection. Where the fuck is he? Like, you have access to a rocket launcher, but Michael Gross is not around. Why do you can't have big guns without bringing around Michael Gross's character. It's just lame. I don't know. I can definitely see why this was not picked up. It's not made for the fans of the series. I could see how some casual viewers who haven't seen like all the sequels and everything would be fine with it. Kevin Bacon, woo! But I don't know if I would even watch this. This is just ew. So that's my take on it. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments section. Once again, I'm Johnny McCobb. I'm the creep with the class. I'm here at Horror News Net TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you all next time.